What's going down, y'all? We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Doing it fucking live. Nobody in here right now. I'm just talking to an empty room. It's cool. Give people a little bit of time. I think I'm a tad bit early, but that's okay. All fucking good. Oh, hail. Economos. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get a little bit of that shit right there. Some of that fucking green. That's what it's all about. That, a little bit of this shit. Let's see if I can see that. A little bit of the Star Bar. Definitely not one of the sketchier vapes I've tried, for sure. Doing it live, chilling out, hanging out, fucking around with whoever decides to show up. I don't know if anyone will show up to this thing. Hopefully someone will. I don't know. I don't mind sitting here waxing philosophical by myself, though. Telling y'all whatever the first thought that comes into my mind. I know, my brain's a little fuzzy, so I'm trying to wake up. Hopefully people get in here. We can have a conversation about something. I don't fucking know. Maybe we'll discuss Bill O'Reilly. Maybe we'll discuss Elon Musk. Hopefully people were watching from that the Onion Nugget show that was going on a couple hours ago. But even if y'all aren't coming from here, we can still discuss Elon just kind of in a vacuum. I don't know. Discuss movies, discuss video games. I haven't really been playing video games lately, but maybe y'all can convince me of something, get me back into something. I don't know. Talk about Balatro. Talk about fucking Pal World. Talk about Sonic Origins. Talk about there was one game I was playing, Astro World. Could talk about that too. I don't know. Sit here and we could discuss movies. We could discuss Tarantino. We could discuss Martin Scorsese. Hello, hello, X-Man. What you up to, buddy? And then Luna. How's it going, Luna? What y'all up to? What's going on? Peace. That's what we're all about here. Do you want to talk about Hollow Knight? I played a little bit of Hollow Knight. I thought it was pretty good. It's difficult as shit. It's definitely similar to Souls-like in that regard. It's got a nice difficulty curve. I need to finish it though. I thought it was pretty fun. Snyder v. Gunn. I would prefer James Gunn. I haven't really. The only Snyder movie I've seen in recent memory that I enjoyed was his version of The Watchmen. I know that even that movie is like controversial among the fans. I'm not a fan of the comics, so I've only ever seen that movie. I thought it was okay. That's really the only property of his I've ever ended up enjoying. So I don't know. Hey, we got 17 people in here. Is someone raiding my fucking chat? Shit, dude, this is like the second live stream I've ever done. Thank you, wherever it's coming from. I'm not sure. How's it going? How's it going? Like the stream, you guys. Hit it up. Started playing Split Fiction, and it's so fun. Haven't played anything else lately, unfortunately. What is Split Fiction? I have not played that. Is that like a storybook kind of game? That's what it sounds like. Hello, hello. Oh, it dropped back down. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. All hail Economos. Economos. All hail the Dark God. Economos. Oh, sorry. Fucking mic just slipped under my shirt. God damn. Where the fuck did you go? There you go. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah. Back down to 3 people. I don't know why the fuck it just jumped up so high. I appreciate y'all for showing up for a minute. Started playing Split Fiction. I'm so curious what the fuck Split Fiction is. If someone wants to provide something a little bit deeper of an explanation, I'd love to hear that. Mr. Desi Corvos. I've been watching some movies lately. I haven't really been watching as many as I used to, but I was thinking about putting on Fargo again. That's a movie that I've been that I just fucking love. Uh, the Coen brothers, that they make a lot of really cool shit. I've seen 3 of their movies. I've seen Big Lebowski, which is great. It's classic. I've seen Fargo, which came out 2 years prior, also really good. I enjoyed it. And then I've seen there's another one. I think it was called Burn After Reading, which is also really good. It's not quite as satisfying as the other 2. That they have a particular way of writing a fucking movie. But it's just I don't know. It's entertaining. It's engaging. It's interesting to me. Like the way that the Big Lebowski is written. If you actually sit through the whole movie, there's not really like um, the plot structure never really amounts to anything by the end of the movie. If you watch it all the way through the end and you're trying to figure out like how one particular plot thread sort of ends, none of them really do. All of them are just sort of fucking left like up in the air as to what's actually going on. I don't know. It's pretty funny. Fargo is not like that at all. Fargo actually does have a pretty definitive end, but the ending is just great in that movie. They greetings from Germany. How's it going, Germany? What are y'all up to? From Mr. Elbar Galarga. Definitely check it out. It's crazy and it splits reality with the different characters. Say 2-player lol, and you'll have to work together to get through levels. Sounds like fun. I'd have to find a second player though. Maybe I can find someone on Discord to play with me on PS5 if it's on there. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really that big into multiplayer games. I tend to play a lot of like single player shit whenever I do play games, but I'm always down to try something new. So a lot of the games I played in the past, I played like the recently I played through like mostly a lot of Sonic games. I tend to enjoy the 2D games quite a lot. There was a big point in my life where I went through and I beat all of the old school games on Sonic Origins and just tried to get through it all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd never done that before. I'd never been able to accomplish that on the Genesis versions. Like I don't know, they're not crazy hard games or not. Pretty sure YMS guy did a review or playthrough. I'll have to check him out then. I do like YMS. I don't really watch his gaming videos. I mostly just stick to his movie reviews. But maybe I will give him a watch. His gaming content is good. It's just it has a totally different vibe than his reviews do. That's why I normally don't watch it. Like I come to YMS for his reviews. I would say his reviews are his bread and butter though, because his reviews are really fucking good. They're probably some of my favorite content from him. I used to watch that shit pretty much religiously. I still do whenever he puts out a new review or Sardonicast or whatever. Maybe not quite as closely as I used to, but he's still pretty dope. I always enjoy his stuff. I really liked his Frozen review. I thought it was hilarious. Anytime he reviews a horror movie, I always check out one of those reviews. He just really cracks me up. Yeah, he does. He's really funny. Back before Scoot died, one of his former co-hosts, Scoot was also really funny, and I like Scoot. He was they used to bring him on board for the Oscar nomination videos, or I'm sorry, not the nomination videos, but the actual award ceremony. Greetings from, I think that's the American flag. It might be the Liberian flag. I can't really tell from right here. Greetings from America. I mean, I'm also in America, so there you go. I mean, that's from Liberia. That's interesting. And Will Alaska. Okay, cool. I've been to Alaska one time in my entire life. It was pretty cool. It's nice and cold because I managed to get over there in fucking January. So it was like the last time whenever I was over there, I think it was like negative 17 degrees Fahrenheit. I was like, I had never been anywhere that's that fucking cold. And trying to walk around outside, there's ice on the ground all over the fucking place. It can be difficult. I liked Alaska though. I would consider living there if it wasn't so fucking desolate. I don't know if I could live in a place where it's just like there's nobody around. I mean, maybe I could. I don't know. That actually does sound kind of nice. I mean, it would make it a pain in the ass in case like an emergency ever happened. You know, I'd be a little scared of that. Will Alaska? And that green light, goddamn, that sticks out like a sore thumb. I gotta figure out a way. I do like this mic; it works pretty well. But man, that green light drives me fucking nuts. Maybe I'll tape over it. I wish this mic could actually flip it inside like this, but if I do that, the audio you can probably hear right now, it's too fucking muffled. So I'm just keeping it on the outside, trying to be semi-professional with the shit. I figure it's better than just using my earbud mic because it's under the fucking beanie. I can barely hear it. But you know, it's all technical shit. I don't know if you guys really give a shit. Other good shit. I was trying to get into fucking Breaking Bad last night, even though I've seen it like 100 billion times. I don't know why the fuck I decided I wanted to throw it on last night. But for some reason, I went to Netflix, and even before I went to Netflix, I was like, man, I want to watch fucking Breaking Bad. The second I fucking open Netflix, the first thing that pops up on the big recommended screen is Breaking Bad. I was like, okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Is this shit like able to read my mind? Like, how does it know that I was specifically coming to Netflix for that show? I mean, it's a great show, and it is a show that people kind of come for watch. It makes for, at least for me, I've seen the show so many times that it literally become like great background noise. It's probably not the best thing, but I don't know. I could it just does. I've rewatched it so many fucking times. Yeah, it does. It knows I wanted to watch it. That's yeah. Desi, you're from the TJ Discord, right? I'll give you a wrench if you are. I'm pretty sure I've seen you in Paul's chat and in the TJ Discord. I need moderators in this chat. In case you guys are curious, I'm planning on going all the way at least until 2 in the morning. I feel like that'll be uh, so there you go. I give you a wrench. But I plan on at least going until 2 in the morning. If there's enough energy in here, I decide I want to go a little longer than an hour, I probably will. But you know, I'm putting my faith in you, Desi. Don't let me down. I gave you just the standard mod roll because I'm not sure what the other one is. I figured might give you a little too much power, but if there's people in the chat being dumb, I give you full permission to at least mute. That's fine. I got my fucking circle water bottle. Don't got no ice, but nice cold water in it. Got me some Dr. Pepper, zero sugar, berries and cream. I'm a little lass, loves berries and cream. I like it. I got another one sitting in the fridge. I'll probably go grab it in a second. So you miss your mom, truck over? Oh, man, I feel it for you. My mom's still around, but I don't got my dad's around no more. So I feel you, man. That shit sucks. It's never fun to deal with. I've had like, I don't know, in the last like 5 or 6 years, I've had about the same number of people pass away, probably about one per fucking year. I'm pretty over it at this point. I'd rather not see more people around me go. Glad I'm not the only one who has more than one drink at a time. Yeah, I like having multiple. I like having water and something else to kind of. I like having like this, like a Dr. Pepper, and then like a water to kind of like palate cleanse, I guess, just so I don't have like stale Dr. Pepper left over in my mouth. Like I feel like that's a bit more preferable. I don't know. Plus, these things are fucking delicious. Not to mention, I've gotten cotton mouth because I don't know why I got cotton mouth actually. Come to think of it, I'm thinking about starting up a Patreon for this channel. I've got big plans for that. I don't want to unveil it too quickly because we're in the middle of fucking July. I feel like that might be a little confusing to some people, but I'm gonna make a video on July 31st. I've already got it all set up. I've got it ready for people to come take a look at. It's got like a 7-day free trial on it. I'm a little excited to roll it out. So, I was thinking about doing a schedule of like, this is not 100% obviously. I'm still thinking about different plans for Patreon, but I was thinking about free video, patrons only video, free video, patrons video, like just kind of, back and forth like that. So the patrons get one, the plebs get one, the patrons get one, the plebs get one. But I don't know if I would consider that to be unfair, because I want the videos that go to the Patreon to have a little bit more something to them. I want them to have a little bit more kind of draw. I'm not sure how that would work. That's the only part I haven't quite figured out yet. I've been working behind the scenes to improve shit. I got me one of these lab mics. I wore it for a video underneath my shirt, and the audio quality didn't come out amazing. Like that Superman review, it was just kind of tucked underneath like that. It's not. I don't think that's how you're actually supposed to use it. I was kind of using it incorrectly. I'm hoping it sounds better now. I think it does. The practice fucking shit that I did earlier, it sounded better whenever it's on the outside. Oh boy, oh that's awesome, and that'll work. Just to have to figure out what works for you. Yeah, definitely. Because I want people. I don't want to leave my channel just completely alone without like free content. I want to give you guys kind of a taste of like what the mic sounds good though. Can't hear you perfectly clear. That's good. That's the whole point. Hey, Transmitty. I feel that I need more money for better equipment. Yes. So if y'all are curious, this is the mic I'm using. I got the little box set up right here because I don't have a case or nothing for this thing. I need to find like, I don't know, like a plastic Tupperware case or some shit so I don't lose this fucking thing. It's tiny. And there's a little thing that plugs into the bottom of my phone. I don't know, it was like $10 on Amazon. I don't know, it seems pretty fucking decent. I figured I'd start off with something budget and see how it went. As long as it doesn't break within like the next year, it'll be fine. Yeah, even if it does, I'll just order it again. I don't know. It's not something I'm too concerned with. But I mean, even if it manages to last me a fucking year, I'll be happy with it. That's definitely well worth $10, especially for like if it's able for you guys to hear it on stream, then that's good. I mean, right? Thinking about what movie I'm gonna watch later. I was thinking about sitting down and watching fucking Jackie Brown again. That's a movie that I fucking love. It's a movie that I like to rewatch because the opening fucking scene I love. It has that like the song in it, Across 110th Street. I love that shit. That movie is a really good fucking movie as well. It's just it's one of the few movies that Tarantino himself that didn't screenwrite. It was something he adapted from a book, and I think he made like minor modifications to it. And it's even with that fucking limitation in mind, it's still one of his better movies in my opinion. It's one of the ones that I always tell people to check out if they have just never seen it. It'll definitely blow you away. It's got fucking Robert Forster in it. It's got Samuel L. Jackson. It's got fucking Pam Grier. It's got fucking Robert De Niro. I think that's pretty much the four main players in that movie. And that's probably one of my favorite Samuel L. Jackson performances, just because he plays like a pretty dastardly fucking villain. Like I feel like even though he probably has played those roles quite often, I feel like I don't really see him doing that like super hardcore. I've never seen a Tarantino movie I haven't liked. I've only seen one. I've seen Death Proof. I didn't hate it or nothing. I just wasn't really feeling it. That was the only Tarantino movie I ever like. I've never actually finished watching. And actually, that's not quite true. There's another one. There's also Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. No hate against those movies. I just was never able to actually get through them. I'm sure one of these days I'll sit down and fucking finish both, because I know people, especially with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, people really do like those. I'm not sure how people feel about Death Proof these days, but I think people have mostly softened on it. It's probably better than I think it is. It's just my fucking brain. I don't know. I'll get around to it one of these fucking days. I do like Jackie Brown. It's really good. Jackie Brown is one of my favorites. Death Proof is good though. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it is. It's just there's a thing with me in movies where if it doesn't like click, like if I'm not engaged with the fucking movie, regardless of if it's actually good or not, because I know that my brain has done this for good fucking movies. If I'm not engaged within like the first 30 minutes, I'm just gonna shut the fuck off and go watch something else I actually want to watch. Because I don't know, like the movie's got to pull me in enough, and usually it just doesn't do a good enough job within the like first half hour, unless I'm like sitting in a theater and I paid money for it. Then I'll probably sit there the whole thing, even if it's a fucking stinker. Like I went and saw that movie, like Winnie, what is it? What was the fucking called? It was like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, like the horror movie version of Winnie the Pooh. A movie that is fucking awful, by the way. If you ever do get the chance to watch it, it is like atrociously fucking bad. Maybe I'll have to do a fucking review and watch it again. But that movie is like a 1 out of 10 fucking movie. It's really the only thing that's interesting to me about it is if you watch it high, you'll probably get a good fucking laugh out of it. That's about it. It's the most like rote fucking shit. It's taking the idea of Winnie the Pooh and making it into a horror concept, which I don't know. The premise alone sounds interesting to me. Like I feel like maybe you could make that work if the premise also wasn't like goofy as fucking hell. Like how does one make Winnie the Pooh and Piglet and Tigger into serial killers without making it into like an analogy? Which is not what the movie does. The movie actually goes out of its way to like, even though the fucking people in the movie, like the killers in the movie, are wearing Piglet and Pooh masks, the movie goes out of their way to tell us that those humans in masks are the actual real Piglet and Winnie and like whoever else appears. I think it's only I'm pretty sure it's only Winnie and fucking Piglet that appear in the movie, and they only make reference to the other characters. And it's just so fucking strange. It's so like the moment you see a man walking up in a Winnie the Pooh mask and going like murder someone in like a slasher movie style, it's just fucking hilarious. Like I don't know, I was laughing in the fucking theater, and multiple people around me were as well. It was just funny. Like there's no fucking way to take that seriously. I don't understand how anyone takes that concept the least bit seriously. I'm curious if one of these days they'll ever remake it and make it into something fucking good. Because I mean, it is in the public domain now. Like Winnie the Pooh, I'm pretty sure Mickey Mouse now as well. They're both in the public fucking domain, and so someone could fucking theoretically, someone could theoretically make a good version of that movie. I don't know. I'm curious to see if someone can ever. That's just something that's kind of interesting to me. Movies that have like really interesting premises, or maybe like really unworkable premises, like bad movies. I wonder if anyone could ever like make those premises actually kind of work. I've seen a lot of terrible fucking movies that I thought had like an interesting premise at the very fucking least. That's usually what sells me. It's like, okay, the premise sounds cool, and then I watch the fucking movie and it's like, oh, this fucking sucks. Like with that movie Scanners, like the premise is kind of questionable. If from what I recall, it's like there's this group of beings in the film's universe called Scanners, and they can fucking blow other people up through like telekinesis or some shit. And actually, now that I think about it, that premise also does sound kind of fucking lame. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that one, but like the first time reading on HBO Max, like I read the premise, I was like, okay, that sounds kind of interesting, and I looked up some stuff about it. I asked in a live chat like if it's any good, and it's just like there's only one good scene in the entire movie. It's the scene where the dude's fucking head blows off. It's probably I guarantee you've seen it in some sort of meme before if you've ever watched anything on the internet. That's the only memorable scene from that movie. It's the only good scene from that movie. All of the rest of it is boring ass fucking dialogue. Like it's just not fucking interesting. It's not interesting to fucking sit through a horror movie that is like 90% fucking exposition. It's just like I don't know. There should be things happening. It's a fucking horror movie. Like, you should be fucking killing people on screen, showing all the gore and bloodshed shit. Nobody gives a fuck about the actual plot. Not unless it's like a really tightly woven, like super good plot. But I mean, it's horror. There's usually not. Usually the plot is fucking dog shit. It's usually the plot is like the least important thing in a horror movie. At least for me. Maybe other people are a bit more of a stickler for the plot, but that's usually the most disposable fucking element. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm there in a horror movie to see the fucking kills. That's what I came for most of the fucking time. If you can't show, I mean, sometimes they can weave together an interesting plot, like for the fucking thing. That's a great example of a horror movie that does like both. It has a great fucking main plot. The plot of that movie might actually be better than the fucking effects overall, but the effects themselves are also fucking excellent. Like, they look really fucking cool. They're some of the best modern special effects from like at least the 80s onward, because they're all practical. They all look fucking super fucking realistic. They don't look fake. I've never seen the remake, the newer remake. I know the one I'm talking about, the John Carpenter version from the 80s, is also a remake. But I've never seen that version either. I've never seen the original from the 50s or the 2011 version. I've only ever seen the 80s version from John Carpenter, but I thought that was really fucking cool. I heard someone on Reddit compare it to. I know this is not really fair to compare it this way, but like a lot of people compare it to the fucking Hateful Eight. I think it's the other way around. I think it's the Hateful Eight that should be compared to that movie. They're both like they both got Kurt Russell in it, and they both deal with like 8 or 9 people. I think it literally is 8 people in fucking the Hateful Eight. I think it's more in fucking the Thing. But, you got all these people stuck in the cabins, or stuck in the cabin, not the cabins. Sorry. You got like a bunch of different people all stuck in that cabin. They're all dealing with some sort of murderous element, and the Hateful Eight, it's one of their own. It's like the it's just like a murder mystery like Clue. The Thing is more like a murder mystery with a fucking alien, basically, and it's pretty good. Man, I love that movie. I gotta sit through it again. So I've seen the effects for the first time like a few months ago. I've seen the movie once, but man, the effects fucking blew me away for that movie. They're really fucking dope. Good shit. Stick to the 80s one. Yeah. I might give the 2011 version a shot, see how terrible it is. Uh, Maybe. I've never heard anything very good about it at all, though. So, and then the 50s version, I have no idea if that's actually worth the shit or not. I think it's probably got some charm to it, though. I'm not really into 50s movies. I just haven't worked my way back quite that far just yet. But maybe I'll check it out and it'll have a little bit of charm. I don't fucking know. Man, hot, 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 hot. Fucking, I don't know what temperature it is. I didn't look at my phone before I came the fuck out here. I think AI will be a good replacement for CGI once they learn how to use it properly and the tech is there. Maybe. I kind of feel like it's going to go down the same road as CGI for a little while. CGI never really got to a place, like, if you ask me, I don't really feel like CGI ever got to the point where it's just like, it ever looked fucking convincing. Like, the best CGI I ever fucking saw was in Avatar 2. And even then, that movie has, like, moments of really shitty looking CGI. I don't know. And there's a lot of AI that's out there that looks really fucking bad, frankly. Like, a lot of it looks like a lot of it gives me like fucking uncanny valley shit. I don't fucking like it much. Uh, I do use AI for some things. I feel like whenever AI does hit the mark, they usually hit it better than I expect. But when they don't, like whenever I've used like Deli 3, and sometimes it comes like fucking decent. I don't know. You got to really tweak fucking AI to make it work. The new Planet of the Apes has pretty good CG, but you're right. I have not seen the newer ones. I've seen the first one, the first of the not the Tim Burton ones, but the most recent franchise that they've got going. The one with fucking what's his fucking dumbass face? James Franco, the first one that has James Franco in it. I thought it was okay. The CG in it wasn't terrible, but it doesn't look real. I don't know. I mean, that's not really a case where you could say, oh, they should just fucking use a movie with a bunch of gorillas in it. That's probably not a smart call. Or going the route of the older versions, like having just a bunch of dudes in suits. I feel like that would have also been pretty inappropriate. So it makes sense for a movie like that. But I wish the CG was actually in a place where it was uh, like I don't know. There's just never been CG where I'm like, oh, I can't tell the fucking difference. Like it always looks. You can always examine it for a second and be like, oh, that's CG. I've had people fucking argue with me about this. They're like, oh, you can't always tell. It's always mixed with practical effects. I'm like, I pretty much always can. It's usually not very subtle. I've seen it be very subtle like a few different times. That's about it. And I did not really care for that second Avatar movie, or the first one for that matter. They're not terrible movies, but they're not really my shit. I've got a bone to pick with movies that go above 2.5 hours for no fucking reason. Because I don't know, my patience just doesn't quite last that long. I think the new Superman movie did that. I think it might have been just closer to like 2 hours exactly, but I don't know. It didn't feel like 2 hours whenever I was watching it the other fucking day. My fucking issue here. Yeah, I feel the same. It's easy to figure out when CGI is being used, even if you're someone who pays attention to detail. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. Because like, I don't even know if you need to pay like super close attention to fucking detail, but to me, it's just like I don't know. I've never, even in movies that I think have like super amazing CGI, like there's a level of realism that just hasn't fucking been achieved yet. Like it's like watching the fucking graphics improve from like PS3 to PS4. It's like okay, the graphics have fucking gotten better, but you can still tell what the fuck they are. Like it never doesn't look fucking digitized or fake or not real. Like it might visually look improved, which it usually does, but it's I don't know. It's never gotten to that point of realism for me. I'm curious as to people who are like take a look at the CG in movies and they're like, oh, that totally fucking fools me. I'm like, man, you must be really easy to fucking fool then. It's like I can see right through that shit. I feel like with practical effects, I don't really have that issue. La da 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 da. Movies. What y'all been watching? Maybe I'll throw in fucking Aliens again. That's a movie that I love to just sit down and watch. We're at a point in video games where the scenery can look really good, but the character models give it away. Yeah, pretty much. I feel like that's been the case ever since like 3D graphics have been around. Because that wasn't an issue with like Super Nintendo or whatever. You know, like well, I mean, yeah, that's not what they were going for. And honestly, if video games had like mostly just avoided like photorealism back in the early days, like back in the PS2 and the PS3 days, and they just stuck to like super stylized looking shit, that would have been a better call in my opinion. That's what some studios did. But there's a lot of fucking like if you go back and look at like early photorealistic shit that's in some games, like if you go back and look at like Sonic 06 is a fucking it's a good example and it's a memorable one to some people who have played it. But, like if you go back and look at that game's art direction, like all the character models look fucking alien, especially the humans. They really just don't look fucking human at all. They look like weird alien fucking creatures that they don't look halfway fucking resembling what they're fucking supposed to in the game, and they're not convincing in the fucking slightest. And that's what a lot of fucking like photorealistic shit looks like from like the early PS3 era, and sometimes the late PS3 era as well. But I mean, it's gotten better recently. And usually the animations are so fucking stiff that they can sometimes they can make the character models look good, but they can't fucking animate them correctly. So I don't know. It comes across as fucking like yeah, like Uncanny Valley, really. At least to me. I feel like the stylized approach usually works pretty good though. Like there's games I've seen that have like a lot of them take like a cell shaded kind of approach to their graphical fucking fidelity. I like it whenever games do that because it just like if you add in like visual flair that doesn't like look convincing but it just looks cool, I feel like that's a much better way to fucking handle it typically. If you just stylize it in a way that's like visually appealing, like an eye candy, that's fine. But like if you're aiming for fucking realism and you can't nail it, like I don't know, it usually like it just doesn't fucking look that great. Like I'd rather look at pixel art or I don't know anything fucking else. What y'all think of that fucking Elon episode or the show that DFF put on earlier tonight? I was enjoying it. I had to mute it several different times because I was doing something else. I was trying to focus on other shit, but they fucking pulled that Elon episode at us. It's kind of unexpected for me, but I was enjoying it because I thought they were gonna do the fucking wheel shit. Turns out it was an all Elon Musk educational episode. That was fun. I don't know if I learned a whole lot of shit that I didn't know, but it was informative. It was fun. So Elon's someone I fucking really strongly fucking dislike. He's someone who's just like I don't know. Is it fucked up to say he's like kind of cancerous to the fucking political fucking discourse? I mean, I guess I can't really blame him specifically. It's all the fucking Nazis that are in. It was good. I liked the change up in doing the show. Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was a nice little fucking switcheroo. I kind of like the goals. I've actually been I was actually kind of looking forward to them tonight, but it's nice whenever they fucking do something different. I don't mind them switching it up like that because I always like the fucking DF episodes they used to do. I always like whenever they put out the little episodes every fucking week. Those are usually pretty fun. Thank y'all 4 people for being in here. Somehow we got 4 people in here, but 6 fucking likes on the stream. I'll take it, man. That's I feel like if I were a bigger streamer, it'd be the inverse. But hey, I ain't complaining. I say I like the stream even more. Fucking send more people in here. We can fucking engage. So we can just kind of fuck around. But I fucking love Tarantino. I love Scorsese as well. I've watched quite a few of his movies, not all of them, but I like Goodfellas. I like Casino. I like Wolf of Wall Street. Uh, there's another one I was thinking of just a second ago. I can't fucking remember it. But I would say out of all 3 of those, I fucking love Casino the most. It's just fun. That sounds cool. I'm gonna go watch it later. I was confused by why it was called Onion Nuggets and DFF. Yeah, Onion Nuggets is kind of their rebrand effort. My partner and I plan on doing streams soon. I'm just so full of anxiety about it. Yeah, that's understandable. I would say, honestly, when it comes to this fucking latest revival of my fucking channel, uh, I've not had a whole lot of anxiety about it. I'd actually been thinking about doing it for a fucking while. Because this is what I actually fucking want to do. But if you're actually, I would say if you're passionate about it and you let that passion kind of just shine through, like people will come in. I mean, this is like the first real stream that I've done like ever. Maybe the second one. I don't know. I think I tried to do one way back in the fucking day that no one really showed up to. But I got 4 people in here right now. There's 4 people listening to what I have to say. I'm grateful that someone even like people even showed up to fucking come hang out with me. And y'all are doing exactly what I want y'all to do. So if people are in here consistently, we're all just kind of chilling, and more people come in every stream, that works for me. I just want people to come in here so we can have a good time. That's all we're trying to accomplish here. I feel like that's pretty fun. Maybe one of these days I'll write down a topic. We'll just kind of fucking discuss that. Right now I'm just kind of throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Yeah, exactly. That's such a good way to think about it too. Yeah. I feel like if you're gonna be a fucking streamer or if you're gonna make videos, like you gotta have the passion there. You gotta actually let your passion fucking shine through in whatever you do. That's part of the reason I want to fucking get away from Amazon, because I don't have any fucking passion for that shit. I mean, the most I could say is like I'm getting customers their fucking orders. I'm helping that out, but like I don't know. There's 100 billion other people who work at Amazon who can say the exact same thing, and I don't know. Evil is so fucking banal. It's so fucking boring. I need to post my stuff in the Discord because you have 5 times the subscribers I do. Well, keep in mind that this channel is not brand new. I built up most of this audience a while back, doing completely different styles of fucking content. And, you know, I kind of, if you go back and look at my older videos, they're just like, I don't know. I'm not sure what the fuck I was trying to accomplish, but what I wanted to do at the time is I wanted to record videos from my phone. Like, I wanted to screen record fucking video games from my phone and, like, let's play them. And I don't know if that's the best idea for a fucking YouTube channel. Like, maybe it'll make decent content, but mobile games are not really up to snuff. I would be curious to go back in time and ask myself what the fuck I was thinking, why I'm not just doing this sort of thing. But I did manage to gain 47 subscribers just doing that content, like all the way back in like 2015. So I guess that's something. But when it comes to this shit, like the reason for the format change is like I wanted to be able to rant to the camera. There's been a fucking absence of like vloggers on YouTube. I mean, I see Paul occasionally, and I see TJ. They're still doing sort of vlogs. I think Paul's more like he's doing the same kind of stream I'm doing right now. But you know, I just feel like there's an absence of that sort of content lately on YouTube. Like I remember back in the day, back in like say like 2010, you would go on YouTube and you would find people maybe not necessarily live streaming like this, but they would be making videos versus like me talking to the camera and having a conversation with their viewers. And they were just like, it was a totally different vibe to what it is right now. Like I don't mind the like the super well produced content or the super like kind of stylized content, but I miss content where it was just like just I miss when it was like a little bit more intimate with the viewer. That was kind of I kind of want to like recreate that vibe like of how it used to be. I kind of want to recreate how, at least for myself, I kind of want to capture that sort of energy of like maybe early YouTube a little more. I think TikTok is partly to blame for that. Maybe. I think it's more just like AI generated fucking videos. Because you can, if you pay for ChatGPT, I'm pretty sure you can get ChatGPT to make a fucking AI generated video for you. If you just come up with some bullshit concept. Like, I'm pretty sure if I went over there right now, I was like, generate me a fucking AI slot video on like, I don't know, narcissism or I don't know, whatever stupid pop psychology thing I can think of. I'm pretty sure it would spit me back out of a video that I could upload to YouTube that would get me more views than me just talking to you guys normally. But I feel like I just feel like there's something missing from that process. I'd rather engage with you guys directly. I'd rather hear what you guys have to say. At the moment, I'm kind of going through my own sort of experimental phase. I kind of want to figure out what content I want to focus on, but I don't know exactly what that is in terms of the actual content. I've got the style down. I know what style I want. But in terms of like my actual niche, what I want to talk about, I haven't quite figured that part out yet. So I definitely want to do movie reviews. I think I want to stick to doing that and get better at doing them. I liked my Superman review, but a couple people pointed out to me that it was a little bit flawed because I could have gotten into more about the movie. That is true. I can make longer reviews. I could do rant videos on other like social issues or subjects that just kind of interest me. That's sort of what I want to do. But I'm not sure what you guys want from me. I don't know. I also don't necessarily want to run a channel that's like completely dictated by what the fans want, but I do want to at least take you guys' opinion into account. I want to see what you guys actually like. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I know what a lot of you think just because of the proximity to the communities that I'm in. Superman was pretty good. Now I just want more DC stuff. Yeah, no, I'm down. I'd like to see another Batman movie with Robert Pattinson for sure. Same goes for Superman with David Cornsweet. Maybe they can even do a fucking Batman versus Superman remake and make it fucking good. The recipe's there. There's a new Batman and a new Superman right now. And honestly, quite frankly, they're both way better than the previous ones. All of 24, you have my admiration for being able to do this type of content. I have way too much fear of socializing to even try it, or to ever try it. Yeah. I don't know. I used to have a little bit more social anxiety. But I feel like I'm kind of getting over it a little bit. I'll tell you one thing. Weed fucking definitely helps. Delta 8. It definitely, it's definitely a little bit of, at least for me, I'm not endorsing if you don't like weed and if it doesn't help you, that's fine. Do what works for you. But for me, it helps me out. Just having that hanging out feel is pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. That's all I really want these streams to be. I just want them to be kind of laid back and chill. I figure maybe one of these days I'll bring like a monologue. Maybe I'll work on my acting chops in front of y'all, or maybe I'll just bring a topic to actually talk about. Have something written down in front of me. But for right now, I don't mind doing it just like ideology style as well. So this is pretty fun. I kind of want to figure out a way to play like copyright-free music because I've got my speaker over there. But I was planning on trying to find some like royalty-free like dark wave or synthwave music to play. But I don't know if I don't know how to actually pull that off with YouTube Live. I'll have to look up how to set that up later. It's a good strategy. Too many streamers are pissed off all the time. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I could be pissed off at something that someone says in this chat, but like, it's meant to be more kind of tight knit, you know? It's meant to be a little bit more just like chill, you know? I don't really want this place to be somewhere where I'm pissed off all the time. I mean, we might get pissed off at current events because, you know, current events just piss people off. But, you know, that's not the goal here. The goal is just to create a space where I can like have a good time, or we can all have a good time, right? Where you guys can come to me with whatever questions you have, or whatever concepts or ideas, or I don't know, whatever bullshit is on your mind. We'll parse the fuck through it. Right? If you brought topics to the table, it also gives a chance to ask questions and learn something possibly new. Goddamn. Sorry, I'm not saying goddamn to you, Desi. I pretty much agree with what Desi just said. That's what I just said. I'm agreeing with myself. Man, I love this fucking shirt. It looks so fucking cool. Go to Pessimist CEO. Go give them some money. I don't care. Oh, hail Economos. I just got it in the fucking mail yesterday. It's perfect timing. I was hoping, I ordered me some fucking, some plain Jane CBD, like, pre-rolls. I thought they were supposed to get here fucking today, but apparently they're supposed to be coming in like a fucking week. Like, god damn it. I wanted to fucking, like, smoke it up, and instead I'm stuck with the fucking vape. Well, one thing I've been missing is, like, man, I've been missing just like a physical fucking, like, a joint or a cigarette kind of feeling. I was hoping to do that out here, but, you know, y'all can get the fucking gas vape instead. It's one of the more interesting ones I've tried too, because it's got, I don't know, it's got a way better fucking coil than the ones I've tried. Flower is best. Yeah, it is. I'm in NH. Is that New Hampshire? It's technically illegal here. We travel to MA or the dispensaries. Yeah, I don't blame you. So I'd rather go to a dispensary than a plug. You don't know what plugs put in their shit. I'm a little. That's just me though. I'm a little fucking paranoid. I'd rather go somewhere where I can at least like look at lab results or something. It's just the type of person I am. When you say MA, is that Massachusetts or Michigan? I forget. I guess Michigan's MI. So yeah, Massachusetts. I don't know. Massachusetts had legalized weed. That's pretty fucking dope. If I could ever figure out a way to fucking live there, I would. Shit. I think living on the East Coast might be not too bad. It's expensive right now. It's expensive everywhere. I get that, but for sure I feel the same way, and it's honestly better quality. Yeah, I'm in New Hampshire. Yeah. I don't actually smoke flower that often. I usually just stick to edibles and vapes. I'm gonna try some pre rolls out. See if I prefer those. So vapes are nice, but they clog like crazy. You don't really get the same problem with pre-rolls. And you definitely don't get that issue with fucking edibles. You just pop one of those motherfuckers and enjoy it. I'm in Tennessee, so Delta Diet weed for me. Yep, that's what I'm using right now because I'm in fucking Texas. You can't really get no good shit out here. Weed is legal in Michigan. It's just expensive to buy. Yeah, I don't think weed's really cheap anywhere, is it? I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken about that, but I feel like weed is generally something you're paying at least a little bit, like a decent chunk of change for these days. Even this thing was like $30, and this is like it says 5 milliliters. Honestly, when you're comparing it to like the weight of flour, I have no idea what that means. I know it's supposed to last you like at least a week or two. With occasional Virginia flour. Is that tobacco? Or just like Virginia MJ? I don't know. I'm fairly new when it comes to the weed smoking world, so to be fair, weed is probably the cheapest drug after alcohol. I don't know. It depends on what kind of alcohol you're buying, because you could be buying some like top shelf shit that gets pretty expensive. You're paying like $40 for a bottle of Guinness or a bottle of fucking probably not that good vodka. Virginia weed because it's legal there. Fuck yeah, that might be another place to fucking move to eventually. I gotta get the fuck up out of Texas eventually. Shit. Too big of a rip. Sorry about that, y'all. I'll try not to do that too fucking often. That's obnoxious. Oh shit. Yeah. I'm dressing in all fucking dark too. I don't mind it too much in Texas, but it's fucking backwards in some parts. They don't give two fucks about their people here. Especially if you're someone they consider to be like marginalized. If you're, black, trans, gay, whatever. The cops are not gonna treat you very nice here because they're fucking douchebags. Thankfully I've never really had to deal with them too much, but usually my interactions have not been very fucking pleasant. I guess it's not super obvious I'm fucking trans yet, but it will be eventually, I think. I mean, I think just the fact that I have like slightly longer hair, you can't really see my fucking titties yet, but they're coming. There's no way I'm going to be able to avoid attracting attention in certain places. Oh, that might be fucking awkward. I don't know. I'll work through it somehow. Maybe I'll go get myself a little fucking, you know, make sure I'm actually fucking safe. I've been thinking about doing that lately. I didn't realize how bad Texas was until how many times I was stopped by Border Patrol while driving through. You were stopped by Border Patrol while you're driving through Texas? Shit. Did you was it at like a state checkpoint or some shit? I've never been pulled over by Border Patrol. I've been pulled over by like state troopers and shit, or Dallas cops or whatever. I've never been pulled over by fucking Border Patrol. That's interesting. You know what, Trent? I'm gonna give you a wrench as well, just because I trust you. And y'all are the only two motherfuckers in here. I wonder who that third motherfucker is. Not saying nothing in the chat. Say something. Or don't. It's cool. I don't care. Calling you out. Calling you out to either stay silent or say something in the fucking chat. Hells yeah. I'm not sure if I should add people as the other kind of moderator yet. Maybe I'll give one of y'all that But I mean, I'm pretty sure anything that y'all can do, I can do. So I'm not too fucking worried about it. Hello. How are you? You didn't have to say nothing. I was just fucking around. What's on y'all's mind? What's got you down? What's got you up? What's on your fucking mind? What are y'all into? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Olive! You think you want curls like my fucking hair? I'll tell you, there's the only reason I have them like this is because my hair, it literally just fucking grows like this. The only thing I do is I put in fucking leave-in conditioner, like a Cantu shit with coconut oil, and I co-wash it. I put conditioner in it. I put conditioner in it 6 days a week, and then shampoo it 1 day a week. And that's how it comes out like that. Today was actually the shampoo day, so it's a little bit drier than it normally is, but it looks pretty fucking good. I used to not like it. I used to think that it fucking sucked, honestly. Whenever I was younger, I hated having curly hair. But it's honestly, as I've gotten older, it's only grown on me more. So I don't know. I've been liking it a lot more lately. Mainly, once I figured out how to actually take care of it, I started liking it a lot. I'm currently studying for my final exam in the psychology class that I am. You're a psychology class, okay? Interesting to know. Yes, I know. Class 9 thing. Yeah. I hope it goes well. Although I think you'll enjoy. Not enjoy. I think you'll do well. Sorry. I don't know why the fuck I said enjoy. Maybe because I've been, too much. I thought about, whenever I was younger, I thought about actually taking up like psychiatry or psychology and just talking to people as like a fucking thing for college. But I'm a certified college dropout, so I don't know. Maybe I'll make this fucking work instead of goddamn college one of these fucking days. Man, that fucking green light. That's gonna drive me nuts. Cause every time I fucking flip it down, it's like, whoop. See that fucking green light just like flashing right in front of y'all for just a second. Dropout gang, rise up. Yeah. I'm kind of glad I dropped out of college instead of high school. Got nothing against anyone who dropped out of high school, but I feel like that would have been a little bit embarrassing on my fucking part. Not graduating high school kind of limits a lot of fucking shit. Because if you ever want to go into like a trade or some shit, like being a plumber or an electrician, you need at least a fucking GED. Like get yourself like a good enough degree or a high school diploma. College, I feel like, is a little bit more of a go there if you really want it sort of thing. And, once again, no disrespect about like from it to it from me, but I'm not really the fucking learn it type. I'm not really someone who I can't really sit still in a fucking classroom. I can barely sit still talking to you motherfuckers. I'm just I'm a fucking restless kind of motherfucker. So it makes it hard to like actually pay attention to what's going on in class. I need like caffeine or some sort of fucking stimulant to actually like lock in and focus my fucking brain. I'm not very good at that shit. I will say being able to like speak to you guys to the chat and then like kind of looking back in my face, that actually is kind of helping with that a little bit. Which I find kind of interesting. I wanted to be a history teacher until I realized I hate teenagers. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't think there was ever a time in my life where I wanted to be a teacher. Like even when I was a kid, I looked around the other kids around me. I was like, man, you motherfuckers are shitbags. Why are y'all putting the fucking teacher through all this goddamn garbage? I don't know. Maybe I was a little nerdy fucking kid, but like I always thought teachers got way too much shit. They put up with a lot. I just like history and debating. Yeah, me too. I love me some fucking history shit. I haven't really like taken a deep dive in a while, but like back when I was actually in school, history is my favorite shit. I only did like one professional debate while I was actually in school. That was the first time I learned what a real debate is, instead of just like the shit you see online. It was actually timed. It was like, you got like 2 minutes in the beginning time, and then like someone else gets 2 minutes, and then you just like do a free flowing discussion. There's like an actual real fucking debate. I forget what it was actually over, but they said that our team did fucking way better. I thought we had a pretty good strategy whenever we fucking did debate shit. You mean G-Man isn't the debater? I mean, maybe he is. I've never seen him. I've never seen him in that kind of debate. If you can pull up a fucking video of him doing that, then maybe. But he's a conversationalist. I'll give him that. He knows how to hold his own during a fucking conversation. He knows how to fucking weasel his way through shit or out. He's great at coming up with fucking lines. I'll tell you that. He's one of the few personalities I've seen on YouTube that hasn't really gone anywhere. But he's like, I don't know. He's got so many fucking iconic quotes. Like, there's no starving children in the world. Like, who? I don't know. That's such a fucking like notably idiotic thing to say to me. Not directly to me, but like, you know, yeah. Good old G Man. He was a fucking character, man. I like his shtick. It's funny, but show me the empirical evidence of a starving child. Yeah, exactly. It's just, I don't know. It makes me wonder. Does his brain? Does he literally just like blurt out the first thing that comes to his fucking mind without ever thinking about it? That must be what it's like for someone like fucking G Man. That's what I think. Like, I think that he's like kind of like Trump, where they're both just like in the fucking weave, in the fucking fray, all that shit. They're just like they're not thinking about what they're actually fucking saying. And admittedly, I'm kind of not either. I'm just sort of like, but I feel like I'm putting my thoughts, like I'm thinking about it as I'm speaking. I feel like G-Man and Trump and like a lot of fucking reactionaries I see, they don't even bother with the thinking part. They're just like, fuck it, whatever the first thing on my mind is. I watched that last night. Cause that's the one where he debates Dusty, right? That's a pretty fucking good one. I think there's another one where him and fucking Galen are actually going at it as well in one of the super early episodes. Like I think like oh, fuck, I don't know. It was before episode 100, but it was like around that same time. Like I don't know if it was the first time that fucking Galen came on Drunken Peasants, but it was around that same time. Yeah, it was Dusty. Yeah. I remember watching that way back in the day. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Because, like, I don't know. I really do just think, like, does G-Man think through the shit that he says? I really want to know. I really want to know if he just has, like, a different thought process entirely. He just, like, comes up with stupider answers to questions. Or if he just, like, does he just, like, not use any of his fucking brain power whenever he's, like, thinking about these subjects? Like, I feel like if I'm at a debate, I'm going to actually take the time to consider what the other person is saying for a second and, like, reason out a response. I'm wondering if G-Man himself ever actually does that. I feel like he doesn't. That fucking, that little process is fascinating to me. The Dustmeister. I've not watched fucking Dusty's content in years. I don't particularly like him, but he's a lot more likable than fucking G-Man in some ways, for sure. He's just as much of a character in some ways, actually, now that I think about it. But I don't know. I don't know if it has. I wonder if his shtick has changed since like 2018, 2019. I remember the last time I remember really anyone talking about him was fucking TJ. Not during the feud they were having, actually, but whenever TJ was in an interview, he was asked about Dusty. He was like, yeah, Dusty was kind of right about some things. I thought that was fucking interesting. Good old G-Man. Good old G-Man. Good old Economos. Good old... is this supposed to be Economos? This fucking golden dude? I guess he is. I don't fucking know. G-Man conned someone out of a house recently. Goddamn. Oh, was it that fucking? I think I remember someone talking about that in chat the other fucking day. They were like, it was like Shane for Rev or some shit like that. Like he bought it. He bought their house for them like $1, and he was like, "I'm gonna fucking keep it," or some shit like that. I'm not 100% certain. I haven't watched any content about it. I just heard people kind of talking about it broadly. But Shenny and Rev, yeah. I wonder, do they all like live in the same fucking neighborhood as Brett Keane or some shit? I feel like I've heard all their names fucking together. Like I know G-Man and fucking Brett both fucking live in Missouri. I'm pretty sure Shanny and Rev both do as well. I'm not 100% sure about that. I know I see them in like the drunken peasants like thumbnails all the time. I never click on those vids. I'm just like I'm not super interested in that content. Maybe it's wrong, but I feel kind of bad for those people. Their their lives are just on the fucking internet, and they're obviously fucking lol cows. I don't know if they could help that though. I would never give them any of my fucking money though. I don't know. I feel like that would probably go to waste. Yeah, Shenny and Rev. Shenny and Rev. Doing it fucking live. Fucking thing sucks. Fucking thing. Do it live. I'm gonna go grab me another fucking Dr. Pepper. I will be right back. 1 second. We're back. We're back. We're back. I check in on DP every now and then. It's basically a local show now. Yeah, that's kind of the impression I get. But that's all fucking Ben wants to do over there. That's fine. But it's just it gets old for me pretty fucking quick. So I don't know. I feel like I got my fill of that shit whenever it comes to like people like Brett Keane. Uh, like I don't know. There's only so much hate in my body that I can give towards someone. You know. Eventually, I just want to go do something more productive in my fucking life. That's what he wants to spend all his time doing, though. More power to him, I guess. I don't fucking know. Been going for an hour and 8 minutes. I might even decide to go for 2 hours of this shit. Just having enough fucking fun. I'm having a good old fucking time. Fuck, that was too big. Shit. Hang on. Don't need y'all hearing me fucking coughing. Yeah. Fuck, dude. That was way too fucking big. I do that shit all the time accidentally. I gotta learn to just fucking sip it. Fuck it, I'm gonna take my hat off again. It's hot. I don't normally like taking it off because my scalp's all fucking thinning up here. At least I feel like it is. I have to like look at y'all head on like that. Fuck it. Don't look too bad. It's a nice night. It's fucking cloudy. I wish it were a little nicer. I wish I wasn't like, y'all can't really see what's going on, but there's like another building over there. The fucking apartments all around. I wish I was looking at like a big fucking field or some shit or a nice forest. I wish I wasn't looking at suburban fucking America. That shit is ugly. Watched Sinners a few days ago and it was pretty damn good. Yeah, I like Sinners. I went to go see it in theaters. And I've only seen it the once, but man, it was fucking dope. I will say the only marks I've got against that movie are they did the fucking twist. They revealed that twist a little bit too fucking early, and as soon as I figured out what the twist was, I knew what they were fucking. They're not quite ripping it off entirely, but like once you start noticing the similarities between Sinners and From Dusk Till Dawn, it's almost the exact same fucking movie. At least by the second half. The first half is pretty different, but it's the same basic setup and premise and shit. I fucking dug it though. Like that was an example of where the CG actually does look pretty fucking good. It doesn't look convincing, but I don't know. It looks stylized in a way that's fucking dope. And the two main dudes, I think they're called like Tick and Talk or some shit like that. I'm probably getting that wrong, honestly. I'm going off memory there. Like the two main brothers and the third guy, they're all pretty fucking fun. They're pretty fun to be in a movie with. I need to rewatch it, but it was great. It's just it's a fun movie to sit down and fucking sit all the way through. There's like, can't remember. I think it actually is rated R, but it's just like love the style, and I'm also a sucker for blues music, so it just worked for me out. Yeah, the style is really cool. It's just like I don't know. I've never really seen anything else that's similar to it. I'll be honest with you, it kind of reminds me of Django a little bit, even though Django's going for a totally different fucking tone, but like thematically, it kind of looks similar in some ways. There's obviously like it's like an alternate timeline sort of history thing, so that's cool. But I thought it was pretty. It looks like an interesting universe to fucking exist in. Like, so I think it's meant to be like. I think it takes place in like the 1880s or some shit like that. Once again, I'm just going off fucking memory, so I'm not probably getting that right, but it felt like around that time. And then trying to remember what actually fucking happened in that goddamn movie. Oh, the blues music, yeah. The blues music was also fucking really well done. I thought the entire soundtrack was really fucking cool. Have you seen the new Final Destination? Yes, I have. I went to go see it in theaters as well. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think it was all that much better than any of the other ones. I thought it was about as good as the second one, which is my favorite. A lot of people say the third one's their favorite as well, but I would say it's about on par with both of those movies, and that's pretty good. Yeah, I'd watch it again. It's I don't know how much replay value it actually has, but it's a slasher flick, and it's a pretty good. It reminds me of Saw, and like how many movies they've done, like how many times they've reused the same concepts, but and it has a similar premise to Saw as well. But it's cool. There's probably a few issues I have with the new one. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what problems I actually did fucking have with it. The movie itself is good. It's just like it's kind of corny at times. It's a good ending to the franchise, I feel. Yeah, it's definitely better than the fucking fifth one. Although I did like that ending too, where they connected back to the first one. That was pretty cool. Still need to see it. It's good. It's good shit. The opening fucking the premonition sequence in the movie is probably one of the better ones. I think the only one that tops it for me is the roller coaster. But that second one, the one in the Final Destination Bloodlines, I thought it was fucking pretty dope. They always do something pretty spectacular for those though. I think the only one I really didn't like was the fourth one, the one with the fucking the racetrack. I thought that was fucking retarded. That was just dumb. And the CG in the fourth movie looks so fucking terrible too. you ever get the chance to watch that movie, the CG looks really fucking bad. It looks fucking crazy bad. And then it's one of those movies where they're like, they don't call it fucking Final Destination 4. They're like, oh, it's the Final Destination. Like, it's a fucking remake of the first one. It's like, what? Oh, I hate when fucking movies do that. I'd rather just call it fucking Final Destination 4. That's a better fucking name for one thing. Still need to see it. 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 Yeah, it's good. I don't know if it's still in theaters, but I'm pretty sure it's on HBO. So go fucking get on it. Have you ever watched Russian Doll on Netflix? I have seen the first episode, and I know of that show mainly because of fucking what's her name, Natasha Lyonne from fucking Orange is the New Black, and I really like her. She was like my favorite character on that show. So I probably will actually give that a shot eventually, just because of her. I know people say she was on like that '70s show or something, maybe Friends or some shit. I don't know. I've never watched the other show that she was famous for, but I remember her on Orange is the New Black. She was fucking hilarious in that show. She's really funny. I don't know. I like her personality quite a bit. She seemed to have basically the same personality in Russian Doll. Yeah, she's one of my favorite actresses. She's been in a lot. I have not seen her anything besides Orange is the New Black, so I'm not sure how good her acting is, but she was great in that show. Like, she was fucking hilarious. The only thing in my theater I haven't seen that looks interesting is Eddington. What the fuck is Eddington? I have not heard of that. She was also in Party Monster way back. What is Party Monster? I have not seen that. Y'all are hitting me up with some shit that I've never seen. Maybe I'll check it out one day. Shit, that's the wrong fucking one. Goddamn. I got a fucking THC vape that looks exactly like my fucking geek bar. It's just a different color. I get confused some fucking times. Party Monster, way back. I don't know. It takes place during COVID, and it's about a sheriff and a mayor clashing on how the town should be ran. It's sort of like a modern western. Okay, that's cool. I don't know. I have not gotten into a whole lot of westerns. I do like some aspects of those genres. Like, I like fucking Django, like Django Unchained, the Tarantino movie. And that's sort of a western. A lot of people call it a spaghetti western, or it's like spaghetti western styled. But I'm kind of confused by that because Tarantino didn't film it in Italy. That's supposed to be like the prerequisite for being a spaghetti western, right? Like, I'm pretty sure he filmed it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he didn't film it in America, but I'm almost positive he fucking did. It looks like America in the movie. You should watch Bone Tomahawk. Okay, maybe. I'm not sucked in by that name, but maybe. What's it about? Bone Tomahawk. But no, I've not seen a whole lot of westerns. There was one other movie that I saw that was really fucking weird. My mom recommended it to me like a fucking million years ago. I cannot remember the fucking name though. It was like some old movie from like the '60s. That was like one of the first westerns that was actually in color. It was just like I don't know. It was like a coming of age kind of western movie. It was pretty bad. I could not remember the name of it for the fucking life of me though. I've tried to watch a few other like traditional westerns like Tombstone. I was not able to get into it. Once again, no hate against like Tombstone. It's just it's a western horror by cannibals. Okay, for Bone Tomahawk. That sounds pretty cool actually. Huh. A western movie with cannibals. I don't know. That doesn't sound like it would work on the surface, but maybe. Like, it sounds interesting. It just sounds like a risky concept to try and make work. Yeah, it sounds like the plot of a bad B movie. But no, with the westerns, I haven't really watched a whole lot of westerns. I find them a little bit difficult to access. I'm not really like I don't know. I don't really have any reminiscence for like the western kind of lifestyle. I know a lot of people out there they would like they could go back to the Wild West right now and live in that shit. They would. I'm not a big western guy in general, but that one's pretty good. Okay, I'll give it a shot. If you say it's fucking good, yeah, I'm down. Bone Tomahawk. I might give Tombstone a shot first, but it's because I've heard like I've been backburnering fucking Tombstone forever, and that one deserves a little bit of my time. I feel like, but Bone Tomahawk, I'll be sure to give it a watch one of these fucking days. I keep losing my train of thought about the fucking westerns. Shit. Um, where the fuck was I? I don't even know. I'll have to watch that too. I don't mind westerns. I don't really got nothing against them. I just haven't watched a whole lot of them. The only I know Kill Bill has some kind of western elements in it, but not a whole lot. There's that scene with fucking Michael Madsen. There's it's kind of a western scene in general where she's like buried alive. I thought that was pretty fucking dope. People say they would like to live in the Wild West until they have to go to the doctor. Yeah, exactly. The first time you got to go to the doctor, it's like, have you heard of suicide? That's what you're gonna need. I don't know. That's not something like that. Fantasy does not really appeal to me. I would like to live with air conditioning and in comfort. I don't really give two fucks about living in the Wild West. That's not something I really want. Oh, I guess fucking Back to the Future 3. That's a good western. It's a little bit on the campy side, but it's a fun movie. There are good ones, but most westerns are boring to me. Yeah, I kind of agree. Maybe I'll check out some of the shit that inspired westerns, like uh fuck dude the I can't remember his fucking name, but the dude who does like Western samurai movies, who did like the dude who did like Seven Samurai. I can't remember his fucking name for some reason. Uh, Hopefully one of y'all fucking knows it, but if not, whatever. He was the guy that some Western fucking director ripped him off in America with Seven Samurai and made another fucking movie about it. They were just talking about that on DFF a while back. Fuck, what is that dude's name? One of y'all go look it up. I can't fucking remember. It's like one of those fucking Akira Kurosawa. Thank you. Good old Kurosawa. I need to check out some of his shit too. Maybe that's where I'll start. I've heard a lot of good things about his shit. Yeah, A Fistful of Dollars ripped him off. Yep, that's the movie they were talking about a while fucking back. That was interesting to see them talking about that shit. I have not seen either of those fucking movies. I'm someone who's like not got a whole lot of experience with the westerns. I'm more of a like action movie, I guess. I don't know. I like watching whatever adult movies have like actual fucking good plots. So like if I'm watching a movie like Fargo or Pulp Fiction or Kill Bill or something, it's just like something that's like kind of bloody and has sort of a plot that doesn't take itself too fucking seriously. I feel like a lot of westerns probably do fit in that genre. A lot of them are like trying to get me to take it a little more seriously than they really should be. Like I don't know. I think I've had a pretty good stream though. I think I'm gonna head out here in a minute. Watch out, want to fucking fuck around for a little while more. I want to go inside and watch me a movie or two here in a minute. I'm kind of curious. I might just have to end the stream by attempting to connect my speaker and trying to play some fucking music. Some copyright free music, mind you. But we'll see how that goes. Because I don't know if I can do like picture in picture with this fucking live shit. Let me try. Nope, never mind. Guess that doesn't work. I don't know. I'm kind of curious if I can get that set up. I might have to bring in like an iPod or some shit. Something that I can like connect to that speaker over there. I want to have a little bit of music going in these streams next time. But I hope y'all motherfuckers enjoyed. I hope y'all motherfuckers enjoyed the stream. Hope y'all like the shirt. Go give DFF Onion Nuggets some fucking more love if you haven't already. Peace. Remember that the world is in our motherfucking hands. That's how that shit goes.